Hi, I'm Nancy Lape, the chair of engineering at Harvey Mudd, and I'm excited to share some about our department with you. First, I'm excited to share that we're back on campus. We are so happy to have our students with us and really happy that they are able to engage in the hands-on experiences that are really a trademark of our program. I'm going to give you a brief overview of our degree. We think of our degree of having 3 stems, and one is a general systems stem. And so here, students really think about how to think of any output signal of a system as being modeled by a function of the input signal in a mathematical model. And here we have a number of courses that correspond to the systems approach. We also have an engineering sciences branch, and here students learn about various engineering sciences to give us that broad education in engineering that they need to make this general engineering degree. We also have the design sequence, and here students learn the professional skills they need to apply the theory that they've learned. So they learn teaming skills, communication skills, prototyping, design management, and all of that. And we have a number of courses in this sequence. Some of our courses that all of our students take are E4, which is in that design sequence that I just mentioned. And this is our Introduction to Engineering Design and Manufacturing. And this is a really fun course where our students work on teams and they learn about the design process. They use CAD, they do machining and prototyping, they work with clients, and they really learn how to navigate some ambiguous problems. And they get to apply those skills to real projects working for real external clients. So it gives them a great taste of engineering really upfront in the first or second year. We also have E79. This is the Introduction to Engineering Systems course, and they see this the fall of their sophomore year. And in this course, it's also very hands-on. We learn a lot of theory here, but also students do hands-on learning with underwater robots, where they get to see how this theory really plays out in the real physical world. And they get a lot of context-rich problems, so they see how all of the theory applies to different types of engineering problems and actually lots of problems outside of engineering. And we do a lot of team-based learning in this. And they actually even get to go out to fake lake across the street and deploy their robot in the lake and get some data from that. So that's a lot of fun. We also have E80. This is the experimental engineering course. And in this course, students are exposed to experimental practice. There are a series of labs where they get experience with a lot of different types of systems, and they get experience with data collection and analysis. And we also use the underwater robots in this class. And the final design project that they do is they get to take and understand data from the ocean. So we head out to Dana Point with all of the students and they launch their underwater robots. So that's a lot of fun too. Our capstone experience in engineering is the clinic program. And in our clinic program, this really brings corporate culture and industrial projects to our students. Students see firsthand and close up what it's like to really practice and understand the business of engineering. So they're really working on real projects that companies have sponsored, and they work closely with corporate liaisons and learn more about different cultures, different corporate cultures, and get to actually put all of their knowledge to use in a real project. So we have a number of sponsors across different industries. So we have every electrical engineering kind of companies, we have automotive companies, we have national labs and all sorts of different companies that sponsor these projects. So there's a wide range for students to choose from. Even though it's not required, many of our students engage in undergraduate research. So here, students are exposed to basic and applied research, and they get a lot of hands-on experience again. There are a lot of opportunities here. So we have folks who are sponsored by NSF or NIST or NIH or other government-funded programs, and also endowed fellowship programs in civil, biomedical, electrical, chemical, mechanical, and systems engineering. So there are a lot of opportunities available for students who want to do undergraduate research. And it's great here because we're an undergraduate-only institution, and so the students are really doing their research themselves. They're not assisting graduate students. They're the ones carrying out the research. What we like to tell our students is that they can design their own experience here. So they can figure out what they really want out of this general engineering degree. They get to choose 3 technical electives and a broad range of topics. You can see them all listed here. They also get to choose that clinic project. So they can pick one their junior year and a different one their senior year to give them different experiences. They get to choose research. They get to choose internships. And that really allows them to tailor their experience here at Harvey Mudd to their interests. They can also explore their interests in our wide range of engineering groups. So you can see we have Society of Women Engineers, we have some environmentally related student groups, we have Tau Beta Pi, or Engineering Honor Society, shop proctors, a lot of folks really interested in rocketry, so we have an amateur rocket club. And we also have the Engineering Student Advisory Board, so folks who are very interested in sort of leadership can, in fact, use their leadership skills within the department while they're here. I'm going to share with you some rankings that we have here. One of the things that's always interesting to see here, we are a general engineering degree, and we are in fact ranked #2 currently for the undergraduate engineering program in the nation that offers bachelor's or master's as the highest degree. So this is great to see. We also get ranked in all sorts of degrees that we don't even have. And that, I think, is an indication of how our program is regarded by other folks across the nation. So you can see we rank in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, and we don't have degrees in any of those. Harvey Mudd overall also gets ranked highly for being innovative in our undergraduate teaching as well. And you might wonder where our graduates go. They go to a wide range of places, so all sorts of different companies from national labs. We also see SpaceX, or folks who go to places like Teach for America. And of course, we have a wide range of graduate schools too. So we have a lot of students who are interested in going to graduate schools. And the proportion sort of fluctuates over the years depending on the market, but we're around about 30% into graduate school right now. And I wanted to share also a few things that are new in engineering. So we are working to develop our engineering leadership program right now. And we have 3 main pieces of this, looking at leading yourself, leading others, and leading your cause. We have a whole lot of 17 competencies, in fact, that are attached to these different pieces. And we're really hoping that all of our students will use all of the fabulous critical thinking skills and their engineering and technical skills together with these leadership skills to really become leaders in their field when they go out after the degree from here. So that's what we're working to develop for students through that program. And we also have the engineering prototyping mindset program. So the idea here is to develop in our students, faculty, and staff what we call the prototyping mindset. And we defined that prototyping mindset as a willingness to try a solution that is probably not the final or best solution. And you'll probably fail you'll probably learn from that, and you can evolve and try again. In the same way, we would never build an engineering product without actually building a prototype first. We want to think about using that prototyping in our curriculum, in our students thinking about using that for their lives and how to design their lives by trying out some prototypes to see what works well for them, and also for working on issues of equity and inclusion so that we can really have a more equitable, inclusive culture in the department and learn from mistakes as we move along there. So we are really excited to be rolling out pieces of this program right now. Some other things that are affected us on campus, not directly in engineering, is the new makerspace. So we have our new McGregor Computer Science and Center, and in that we have the HMC makerspace. This is a big layout of this, but important things to note is we have moved the machine shop and the student wood shop, student machine and wood shop over to be contiguous with this makerspace. So this is just amazing for our students. They can go hang out in this beautiful lounge and lobby space and work together in the co-working and collaborative spaces. And there are a lot of great spaces for actually doing the work, and they can work on small and large projects. They can even bring things out into a deck. So this is when it was under construction, but it's all finished now, including what we are currently building. So Prof. David Harris is currently building an airplane in there, and even that whole airplane can roll right out from the deck and be put on a truck and go over to an airport. We have our new student machine shops, as I mentioned, have moved right there, and they're beautiful. So you can see right into the machine shops there. And we have students already in this space and really enjoying it. This is a really huge benefit to our students being able to build more things and increasing that hands-on aspect of our program that's really important for us. If you'd like to hear more about what we've been up to, please go ahead and check out the engineering Facebook page. We usually try to update there with different events or news stories about what's been going on in the department. And thank you very much for watching.